Alright, y'all. Let's try this one more time. Now, I told y'all, let me too much information. Now, let's see. Now, I'm going to put these cards with these cards. Now, that was getting kind of interesting when I just got out. But let's do it again. Let me see. Now, I'm not going to worry about if the cards come out in reverse because they have a reverse meaning. And that was kind of interesting when this came out. But let's do it again. Alright, now you got the Seeker. Oh, they all up. And the Trickster and the Student. Now, the Trickster does have a good side. And it says, transcending conventions, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Now, the Trickster is the Magician. I wonder why it says stuffiness and predictable behavior. And the Student. Now, maybe you're learning something out about this trickster spirit. Now, the Queen and the Goddess is here, but the Goddess is in reverse. Now, it says exploitation of the female nature and form. Now, this is somebody that's like an IG model, I guess. OnlyFans, something like that right there. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Listen, y'all. I don't have no problem with nobody getting their sex in. I guess it's a place for everything. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying what the cards say. Do you, boo? But there's something like that going on because it came out in the pre-shuffle. Using your feminine wiles so that a masculine can provide. Listen, that's for somebody that don't hate the messenger. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. That's not for everybody. Now, that could go on both ends of the spectrum. Men and women. Alright? Same-sex relationships, whatever. Alright? And it don't have to be you. It could be somebody doing it to you, okay? Now you have thought light codes here. Now this says light initiation, great teacher, awakening, and divine magic. And I did say you learned something about this behavior. This is what this is pretty much saying. And it says a thirst for wisdom and the truth wherever they are. Yeah. And I think this is you peeping other people BS. Because we had, what was it? The Goddess and the other one. What was the other one? On the other side. The Goddess and the, forgot. But anyway. Yeah, because I'm just looking at it, made me pay attention to stuffiness and predictable behavior. And that's supposed to be the good side. Alright, what's the other one? Now the Holy Grail is here, and it says inner discovery, finding sacredness, And you are what you see. Hmm. Now this is the Ace of Cups. Now this looks like it's going to get very interesting. Because you are the magician. I mean, you have the power to use your powers for good or evil. You understand what I'm saying? And the trickster spirit is not out here actually putting stick pins and dolls and stuff. Understand that when you use the magic, it's your words. You know, that slick tongue. I once told one of my boyfriends that he could be a used car salesman. He thought I was giving him a compliment. That was not a compliment. You talking about some thank you. With a smile. And I just walked away and I said, incubator baby. I sure can pick them, y'all. Now, right here, this came out in the pre-show from a third eye activation. It's like you peeping all the BS boo. BS boo. That's what I meant to say. Now, you also have star being guides answering the call, and it's time to shine. Yeah. And I think you're doing just that. Look at that in the center of this thing. This you. You are the Holy Grail. You are what you seek. Now, all these cards came out. Now, we just want to take, I always use the bottom one. The one closest to the deck. Now, the heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. Right here on this student. Yeah, the student has now become the teacher. You about to school them, boo. At the bottom of the deck is spirit guides, confirmations, and great lessons. Ooh. And I just said you was about to school them. Now it look like you done learned a lot. A lot of things done came to the light. Your heart is open. Yeah. Now the student is humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Yeah. It's like you're open. It's like I done got to you. Learned everything and conformed to nothing. Listen. And that's how you do it, dude. Now, I don't know what these cards going to bring out. Let me just see. There's a way that you're supposed to utilize them. But let me see if they're going to work out this way. Now we have something about as you did in the past. And this is telling you to do what makes you feel secure. Right here with the seeker. Your home base or your family as you did in the past. Now you know you have to line these up, but I'm going to figure it out once I get to the tarot a little bit more. But it is regarding stability. And it's telling you to do what makes you feel secure. Yeah. Now, I do feel like you're going to be able to unlock your little magic. You know? Use your seductive qualities for good. You know? Ain't nothing wrong with, pitching your sale and nothing like that. Listen, do what you do. But I'm just saying, you don't want to mislead people, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is on the trickster. Now, it's so funny that it's in Sagittarius, and I used to call my sister the Secretary for Defense. I swear, child. That was the Secretary of Defense. I remember, and I hadn't seen my sister in years. You know, I think I was around her maybe a day or two, and I called her that. And my cousin, you know, because I was in Florida, they was here, and my cousin, and I'm talking about, I think she almost peed her pants when I called her that. Like, what you call? It's like it was the truth. You know what I'm saying? What are you, the Secretary of Defense? Because she wanted to defend everything, you know. She's that right fighter, and no matter what you say, she just got to correct you. Now, this is telling you to get out into the world in a discovery. You are what you see. However, you know, it's something about because I had in the pre-shuffle, it came out in reverse, and it says making the excuse to not live life because of a lack of money. Because you can still find things to do that's going to find you pleasure without having money. And I think this is what Spirit wants you to do. It's something in that regards. You know? Because it says you are what you see. Yeah. Something about enjoying nature, the grass, the trees, the breeze, the wind blowing through your hair, something like that. Walking down the street holding hands, something like that. Sitting in the park on the grass, having a picnic, eating bologna sandwiches, if that's what you do. Oh my God. Now, that made me think about when I used to look at Frasier. And I love Frasier, y'all. But anyway, I think Niles and Lilith was going through some problems. If that's his wife, because I be having the people confused. But anyway, Niles had resorted to eating bologna sandwiches, child. And Frasier smelled it from the brown paper bag. Now remember, Niles is the one that's real bougie. And Frazier smelled it and he said, "Is that bologna?" And you know that bologna is the cheapest lunch meat on the market. I thought I was going to pee my pants, y'all. That thing, though, it was funny. Now, listen. The student is on relationships within the 7th house. And diplomacy. Let me see what the 7th house is talking about, y'all. Now, I hope y'all still with me because I don't know why I got jokes. Why? What is the 7th? I just want to be a little bit clear. Oh, the house of marriages, but it encompasses all one-to-one relationships, marriages, business partnerships, contracts, and also divorce, separations, quarrels, open enemies, and lawsuits. Let me read all that out for. Now I think you're getting over it. Now, if any one of those now it says something about, and it made me pay attention to get a fair deal. Because I was talking about the used car salesman. And you see, they shaking hands. Now, you might have learned something from this situation. However, you still need to be open, forgiving. Now, maybe you're going to teach somebody something about some situation. Because we got the trickster spirit down here too. And I said, what I said, everything makes sense. It's starting to make sense. Because I said, what I call my sister? The Secretary of Defense. Hmm. And it's something about the rules. Hmm. All right, let me see. Let me move on. Because I'll be here all day trying to figure it out. I think this is going to help me a little bit. Now you got judgment. Flying right out the deck on the seeker. And look. And somebody's looking at that house. That don't even look like a match. Somebody from your past that you moved on from. Ooh. Look at all those cards in reverse. Now I'm going to fix them, but anyway, it was there like that for a reason. I don't know who that for, but it ain't going to be what you thought it was, boo. Ooh, somebody trying to do something. Now, I said something in the beginning about a woman going after, or a man, or somebody looking for somebody to take care of them. It look like it ain't going to be what you think it is. I don't know who that for. Now, I ain't saying nothing wrong with wanting your partner to be able to provide, but look, the Queen of Pentacles, but the 10 is in reverse again. Now, I'm going to fix it, though, but it was in reverse. And you know I don't do my cards in reverse, but I told you, something ain't going to be what you think it is. Somebody learned something from this situation. And it's telling you to do what makes you feel secure. It says, great teacher awakening in divine magic. Look, with the moon and the money. All these pentacles down here with the moon. It's telling somebody to get a fair deal, and this dude right here is dedicated. Predictable behavior. I told you somebody's peeping at with the Holy Grail, because this is inner discovery. Now, again, it can go both ways. This could be you or the person in your life. And this could be perceived as somebody giving more than the other. Somebody always begging. This needs to be an equal give and take situation going on here. I said get a fair deal. This is what I'm paying attention to. And the fourth house is all about stability, the house. Get out in the world. And express your highest ideals. Now, it do look like this behavior is under judgment. There go the Empress. This is somebody moving towards this energy. Get a fair deal. This is somebody that's dedicated. Yeah. Now, I said this could have been a lesson learned from your past. And look what's here. The family. But it looked like somebody going to be sad. Yep, because they failed to see what was in front of them or their own behaviors at a crossroad. Didn't want to do right. And y'all know I would like to pay attention to what's in the center of the deck. This is somebody moving forward, calling judgment on the situation. They go justice and standing up for yourself. Discovering something. Self-love. Yeah, look at the King of Wands looking at that. Yeah, conflict, chaos, the sword. There go the Tower. Somebody about to get it, boo. Yeah. Somebody might be paying somebody some money back or something too. Something going on. Because judgment is right here by this Queen of Pentacles. This could be a payout. Somebody might not see a payout coming out. Something about somebody's predictable behavior is just lit up. It's like it's so bright you cannot see it. And trying to defend their behavior? Is that what I'm hearing with the Secretary of Defense? But could be somebody taking up for somebody else as well. Because we got judgment down here. And we got justice and judgment came out the cards, y'all. And this big old Ace of Cups sitting in the center of this with the Holy Grail. Let me see something. I wanted to see what it says. The holy. Somebody told me to put a clove on my teeth. Thank you. I will. But I don't think it's going to stop me from talking funny. Because it's loose. Wait a minute. What is that? Where is that? And these, I'm going to start to look for different ways to do the readings because it do have some creative ways to pull the cards. Now, where is it? I can't. There's a lot going on. Let me see. Page 91. Let me see how this line up. Now, the Holy Grail has been a mystery for thousands of years. Many believe that it was the cup that Jesus drank from as the Last Supper, or that was used to collect his blood at the crucifixion, while others believe that it was a person, possibly Mary Magdalene. It's also been described as a stone, a dish, and a cauldron. I think that's how you say that. The energy of this card is strongly related to a physical space, which is the Chatterless Well in Glastonbury, Southwest England. A sacred garden where many go to connect with the great goddess and discover the mysteries within. As a gateway, the Holy Grail is the cup of our heart, which we can allow to be filled by source light so that we are overflowing with divine love. The energy that we call into the Holy Grail is the feminine energy of source, the fierce yet graceful light that inspires us to dance with the sacred rhythm of life. This gateway, therefore, encourages us to stop searching outside ourselves for truth and go within to realize that we had everything we've been searching for the whole time. It's like inviting the divine in, but knowing that it was already there before we act. And that's why it says, as you did in the past, the seeker. Now, you done did this a couple of times before. It's telling you to do what makes you secure. The great teacher awakening and divine magic. Now, it do look like you're moving on from past life behaviors, I want to say. I think you're going by the rules this time, because it says the rules of, yeah. I think you're tapping into your higher self. I think you not only recognize your behavior, but other people's behavior too. Now, I just did a whole reading on this, really taking a step back and observing. Just throwing in the towel. In other words, choosing your battles. Like some stuff is just look and walk away. Like, listen, I ain't got time for this. Yeah, I think it's more about your balance at this time. You ain't got time for it. So I just, to myself, I be just like, child, let me just, It ain't even worth a response sometimes. And it's so crazy that this one card summed up every card down here. And everything that I was saying along the way. Yeah. And there's the community on the Queen of Pentacles. And you are what you see. I think you're doing a lot of introspection, boo, and getting your mind right. Now, the King of Pentacles is here. Now, I do think that finances is coming into balance, or somebody that's going to share your vision. Yeah. And I think both of y'all done learned a lot of lessons. Yeah. I think you both get it. You're not putting your coinage in wasted energy. Look at that. The death and the sun. That's this. And look who at the end of the road waiting on you. That's beautiful. Right here on the Stargate heart. Unlocking generosity. The student. I told y'all, both of y'all done learned some things, boo. Y'all don't give up hope. I know sometimes the media make you think that relationships is not coming together. I know it's a lot of mess going on here, but you got to know it's more people out here like you that's getting it together. I ain't saying it's gonna be easy, cause child, listen. You got hope, baby. You got hope. Look at that. Look at her healing. Got your mind right, boo. Right there on the moon card. This is on the moon. And this is on the high priestess. Right here. Peeping. Didn't I tell you peeping the bull crap? I told you. You can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Alright, this is going to be my last one for today. Dig of the sun. Yeah, I told you he coming in with the sun. He coming in with the sun, baby. He ain't coming in for, or she. But I think it's usually the other way around. But for the sake of the reading, however this hookup is about to happen, if it's somebody, you know, whatever it is, it's bringing in abundance. It's like these energies really match one another. Dang, and she right next to the sun is right next to the high priestess. Whoa. Now I don't know who this is. Yeah. Wow. 5-5. It's like somebody tired. It's almost like this person done been through some type of battle and coming to somebody else that's been battling. Let me see. I don't have another card in front of it, so I don't know what's going on, y'all. I heard, honey, I'm home. You ain't gotta cry no more, baby. Yeah, I think you just ain't gonna see it coming. There's something gonna sneak up on you. Now, I do feel like somebody might be coming to an end, though. As I say this. Yeah. This is on the Empress. Whatever you've been putting out is what you're getting back. Now, this is somebody that's single or liberated, but and this does sometimes indicate a baby mama. But this is looking good to me, I want to say. And I think that 9 and 2 is 11, which is insight as well. In regards to this introspection, making a choice. Yeah, some type of transformation. Now, somebody might be coming up out of some confusion. Yeah, look at the 3. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Now, of course, I don't think that nobody's leaving nobody to be with nobody else. I just think that anytime readings like this come up with the truth right here, is that people understand their worth. Whoever these people is in this situation, and they don't want the bull crap no more. It's too familiar. It's like game recognized game, and if people tired of that. And then if you're not giving your equal part, you got to come to the table with more than your booty. Something like that going on here. Yeah. The way you represent yourself. So this came out in reverse. And it says, to remind you, exploitation of the female nature in form. Like, if that's all you got to bring to the table, I don't know. Yeah, they had you all hyped up here and said, you can't judge me by the way I carry myself. But it's all lies, y'all. Because they do it anyway. Alright? And that will be your message. And do with it what you will. See you on the next one. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment.